Hi, I'm back and I want to talk about this man in the White House and the way he's handled this virus situation. I believe it was the month of February when this virus came to light to the public. And when it did come to light, the man in the White House tried to downplay it. He called it China virus, which was very racial, and he knew it. He was telling everybody it was something that was going to disappear, and then he started telling everybody that they have cures and medicines for it. And again, he was talking about, oh, don't worry about it. It's going to disappear. Like, it's going to be here today and gone tomorrow. Well, here it is. We're almost in through the whole year of 2020, and it's still here. And so far, it's taken over 200,000 lives. Now, coming forward, we're come to find that one of his staff members, Hope Hicks, was tested positive for the virus. Now, when he learned that she was tested for the virus, which he did learn of it, his first responsibility, his first obligation, his first job was to quarantine himself and his staff. But he didn't do that. He acted as if he didn't know. Instead, he went out to his rallies to throw out red meat to his base. He went out with no mask. He went out telling his base not to wear masks, and they followed, and they believed him and what he said. Some of them, anyway, because some of them, even though they claim themselves to be, you know, so much in for Trump, they didn't pay him no mind when it comes to wearing that mask. But the majority of them, they wouldn't wear masks because they listened to him. Now, let's come a little further. Come to find out, he had the virus. Now, the timeline as to when he had the virus is so confusing because the his doctor and the Republican White House staff don't want to let anyone know. They're keeping everyone in the dark. Now, he's taken to Walter Reed Hospital. He's given treatment of all kinds of cocktails and all. And treatment, he's gotten treatment that over 200,000 people did not and could not get. And then he have the nerve to want to come out of the hospital for a couple of seconds using our money, tax, our tax money, to ride around for a couple of seconds to wave to his racist base. Then, what, 2 days after, a day after, he comes out of the hospital to go back to the White House. Now, this is only after 3 days of being in the hospital. When every time we've heard somebody having the virus, they were in the hospital for what, 90 days, 60 days, 30 days, maybe even more. And over 2,000 never made it. They died from it. This man comes out within 3 days and says, oh, I feel good. I feel better than I have in what, 20 years? Something like that. It is so disrespectful to those who died. Very disrespectful. He cares nothing about this country. He cares nothing about the people of this country. He only cares about himself and how he looks to his base. To him, this is a TV show. To him, this is about being a TV personality. It's not about being president because he's not a president. Then come to find out today that he decided he was going to stop. No, he did stop. He instructed his staff to stop negotiations with the Democrats for the virus relief bill. Now, this is a man who made, is reported, $1.9 billion while being in the White House. This is a man who given his cronies all kinds of tax benefits, but yet had taken away from us the ability to make certain claims when we file taxes. He's taken away our deductions. This is a man who is doing everything he can to divide this country racially. People, he said that when he caught the virus, it was like going to school. He learned a lot. But yet, when he came out, he decided to say, don't be afraid of this virus. We're going to beat it. Well, tell that to 200,000 people who did not beat it, and even more who still aren't beating it, and even more who will not beat it. Tell them not to be afraid. You're talking, he's talking to his family, his idiot son, his namesake, his daughter, his wife. He's talking to them because if they come down with the virus, he's going to do any and everything he can to get them treatment. So that's who he's talking to. He's not talking to the American people when he say don't let it stop you. When he tell you not to be scared of it, not to be afraid of it. He's not talking to you because if you had any sense whatsoever, you will be afraid of this virus and you will continue to be afraid of it until it is gone. To his base, I say, what more do you need from him to know that he cares nothing about you? What more do you need to know? People, I said it before and I say it again. Please go out, vote. Get this man out of the office. He does not belong. He never did belong. Get this man out of the office and let's vote a president into the White House.